Kendi. Wow. Si unakaa vizuri. Hebu nikaribia hapa. Oh my God, nikaribia hapa hivi.
Hapo hivi.
Oh my God, unakaa vizuri. Look at
you. You're very pretty, and everybody who is here. I love the energy.
I love
the way they are also beautiful, and so like the dedication is awesome.
Amazing. Aki unakaa vizuri, hizo heels nakaribia. Naziangalia tu niko zile za hizo kiatu tu mbaya. 38 lakini nitatosha.
Wewe mguu yako ndogo basi, yangu ni 39.
Nitaweka socks mbele, usijali. It will fit by fire by force. So anyway, nimependa hii wimbo yako mpya. Ni kitambo ulitoka kwa scene then umerudi. So
actually I wouldn't say ni kitambo hivyo cause of course I left all the labels that assigned me. I started doing just working with my manager at Joanne Matendechere.
Shout out.
Give it up to her, she's there. So, but last year we released two songs. That is, we Yorach na Timi. And then tukatoa Mashini, the original with Furthermore. And then the remix, which has Triomio as Furthermore, as Scam Cardinali, and Timi Tidat again. Yes. But then after that, we had to take a long break, almost 1 year, because of there were some issues that not within the whatever. We wanted to know what's happening with our YouTube channel, with our music and stuff like that, because we're releasing music, it's trending everywhere.
Yes.
But then when we come to the right places, it's not going. So we wanted to know what's the problem. So we put a break on it, and we said, wacha tujue ni nini ndio shida na hii kwanza, kwa sababu unajua ni mbaya sana kushinda. Unajua muziki ni watu hawajuangi kitu moja. I'll tell you one thing, watu wanawasanii ni kama ni kitu rahisi, but kama kuna mtu anajua wasanii anajua one thing, is one of the most expensive jobs to ever exist. You know, for a legit good quality video, for the marketing part, for paying the people that you're working with as your team, for also on top of that the production part. It takes a lot of money. You know, you might spend in one song 1 million shillings.
Looking
people don't
nice.
even know that. You know, and looking nice. Every time you have to go somewhere, you have to buy a new outfit. You get, so it's so expensive. So I decided, my manager and I, we sat and we talked and we said, let's take a break on this and see what's wrong with it. You know, so we had our whole team of people working on it and discovering where the problem was. And we discovered one problem was with our YouTube, and that's why we started a new YouTube. So we've let go of the other one. We still own it, but it has so many people fighting it. You know, people that I'm not going to mention because they don't deserve
recognition.
No, but hype for no reason, you know, relevance. So they don't deserve it because they've made me really suffer, you know. So, but I said they can have it. And then we started a new one, which we started about 2 weeks ago. Which, thank you so much, y'all, for everybody who's subscribing to Kendi Kiremi Music YouTube channel. So we started that one, and we were doing this one as a trial, actually, to see if it's gonna work. And actually, it has really surprised us, and we've realized that actually that was the problem.
That was the problem.
Yes,
I'm loving it.
And it took us a whole year. Whole year. Imagine sometimes when the people out there, they're hearing, the ones who are doing this to artists, you should know. Sometimes that whole year you're costing artists a lot. You understand? And you're not only affecting the artists, you're affecting the fans, and you're affecting the investors. You're affecting a lot of people when you're doing this to one person.
Okay.
Exactly.
Tatu, kuna swali moja kabla niulize maswali yangu hapa nimekuwekea.
It's okay. Kwanza nilikuwa niulize about the new, because nilinote the new YouTube channel. But it's still doing amazing. The numbers are still strong. Can't do any brand. And then you'll be in the music industry.
I'm grateful for
that. Personality pia mzuri.
I'm really grateful. Ako ni mpoa sana.
Ututoa nimemjua kutoka kitambo huyu.
Na ajaniacha nipumue, amesema huyu ni yangu.
This is one of the DJs that mi upatia kwa sababu amenisupport sana from day one.
And I have a question now, checking back from Palulianza Music na sai. I think Kenyan industry, we are tuko one industry kuna so many channels with us. Sindio? So I think now from your perspective and your experience, unafikiria ni general gani ya music tunafaa tu ni kama distraction tuachane nayo and then let's focus on this one?
I'll say one thing. I'll tell you one thing also. Yeah. I'll say this, then I'll back it up. I'll say one thing. I would never say that don't play Tanzanian music, don't play Nigerian music, don't play South African music. Every country needs
a representative.
What is it called? Ile
rotation. That sound.
Vitu mingi. You understand? To learn. It's what I don't know what it's called. I've forgotten. So ile yani mko na vitu mingi zenye mnaweza learn from. Yeah. But one thing I will say ni hii. Acheni kucopy paste. Vile wa Nigeria wanaimba, vile wa TZ wanaimba, vile ni wanaimba. Sisi lakini wa TZ hatuwezi mnaongea, sisi tunaongea Kiswahili. So it is a little bit it favors us because sisi wote tunaongea the same language. So naweza imba ngoma, but at least you can do a genre there. At least you know your people like. Yeah. Just because they like it when Tanzanians sing it don't mean that they're gonna like it because you're doing it. If you do dancehall like I do, for me I don't do pure dancehall. I do Afro dancehall, which I would not even call it Afro. Mine is not even Afro. Mine is Kenyan dancehall. You understand? Love it's just pure Kenyan dancehall. Niteka sheng ndani. Sawa naweza rusha kapatoa kamoja pale na pale. But my priority is wa Kenya wanaongea lugha gani. Exactly. You understand? So priorities on what your people like na wasi wako ground. Pia for me personally, the way I'm saying it backs that up. Kuna wasanii wamekuja, they have so much talent. You get. But mtu kitu ngoma anataka kufanya collab na mimi. Maybe I'm doing songs even with upcoming artists. You understand? When hata maybe hiyo ngoma tunafanya naye ndio ya kwanza. Ama ameshaitwa ngoma na haijafikisha hata 1000 views. But I still work with them because I see talent. And I see potential.
Wait, talking about artists. Umetoa wimbo mpya. Confirm.
Yes.
Remix.
Yes.
Ukafanya na Avril.
Yeah.
Ukafanya na Fadhamo. Ukafanya na Sura. Right. Saru. Poleni.
Yes,
and after tuwe wimbo kwanza hiyo wimbo naipenda sana mimi mwenyewe.
Nimeona paroti
na paroti pole. Nimeona kuna some chits and chats pale mtandaoni wakisema the new vibe mekuja. So what do you have to say about that?
There's people who have criticized the song. There's people who have loved the song. There's people who have criticized our age, being a veil, because we're from literally. Mimi sisi hatuko criticize kina Jua Kali na kina Nameless na walikuwa mbele yetu na kina Red Sun. Understand? There's that. So for me, that is irrelevant to me. Because at the end of the day, the more I grow, the better my voice gets. The more I discover I can sing, I can rap, I can do this. Oh, I didn't know those things when I was younger. So I can offer more than I offered to people. Umeru nando hiyo. When I offered to than what I offered to people when I was in my teens, because I started music when I was 16 years old, and when I was in my 20s, because now that I'm in my late 30s, I'm doing better than what I
never tell, girl.
I am turning 38 this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unakaa vizuri.
Yeah. So I am 2 years away from 40.
The fourth floor.
Yeah, from the fourth floor. I've really pia hata hajafika hiyo 40 mnamuita tu ameniacha na mwaka mmoja tu. So one thing I will say is we get better. So there is that. So that one is not that important as much as I had to address it, because one thing I want to tell people, the older you get, the better you get at what you do.
True.
You understand? And also music and like mtu mwenye atengeneza makucha, atengeneza nywele, you need talent from God. You understand?
Yeah.
And he didn't give it to you. That is like God gave you a present to be, or like a dancer. You understand? You can dance. Just because you get to 50 and you can still dance because you're 50, you shouldn't dance anymore. That is not good thinking, because of one thing. You get better as you age because you learn more. So you can give to your fans better. And then to the younger generation, they can learn. Beyonce is like about 7 years younger than me.
Yeah.
No, older than me, I mean.
Yes.
Beyonce is like 7 years older than me. And I learn a lot from her. I follow her career closely. Not her music, but her career. You understand?
Yeah.
And if I listen to everybody, if she listened to people, she would have stopped singing at 25.
Sure.
Because that's what people tend to believe. When you're 30, you stop. Especially when you're a woman. So that is irrelevant. The other thing I would say is the change of style. People have talked about me changing their style. Like they're saying I flipped on them. But nimekuwa nikiwaimbia, man, for like, since I was 16 years old, I was like, unanipa wasiwa.